Hello, this is Mary Lucille Hayes with Letter from Birdland. Love in the time of quarantine. Quarantine mornings in Birdland are pretty much the same as regular mornings. The dogs wait patiently until they hear me stirring in the bed, then come in and greet me when they hear the bed springs squeak with my rising. Then they let me put my socks on and my robe and step into my garden clogs so I can go out and feed them. Since today is garbage day, Ursula, the black dog, pretends she is a city dog, and we go out on the leash. Then we take a turn around the yard until she is ready to go in. Cullen, the brown dog, knows how to behave himself on garbage day, so he has no need of the leash. After he has come in too, I go back out and open the coop. I want first crack at the eggs before the dogs find them in the nesting boxes, and I want the chickens to have first crack at the pellets and kitchen scraps that I bring them before the dogs eat all those too. Then I turn to the day's work, a little bit of writing, a lot of grading, making movies of mini lectures for my students, and preparing the next class. I know that working from home means the lack of commute saves me over an hour a day, but I don't know what happened to it. Why is teaching online so much more work than teaching in the classroom? I work on my laptop. Michael works on his desktop in the other room. My husband is getting used to working from home too. It is now 5 days since we've been to town, but we did take the dogs to the park yesterday in the sunshiny warmth. We followed the blacktop road through the woods, the one that snakes around and follows the Sangamon River. We met a few other dog walkers and one friend, a sudden surprise as she came around the bend into our view, careful to maintain solidarity spacing. In the afternoons, I call my mom and at least one other member of the family, sister, brother, son, cousin. I have started to call a new friend every day. I tell myself I am checking on them to make sure they're okay, to see if they need anything. But I think we both know that I'm calling for me to satisfy my craving for contact. I think of how lucky we are now to be able to keep in touch through technology. 100 years ago, a quarantine would be that much lonelier. The dogs, though, seem to be very happy to have us home where we belong. One of my friends has drafted me as her gratitude buddy. She sends me an email every day to tell me of one thing she's grateful for. She is a poet, so her gratitude comes in images: a bird nesting outside her window, crocuses emerging in her yard, the taste of oatmeal sausage she made from an online recipe from the Great Depression. I write back with lengthy paragraphs. I'm a prose writer. Where she is concise, I open the floodgates and can't seem to stop. My students are in China, and they report that they are now able to walk about freely for the most part. They have made it through their quarantine, and it seems that life for them is slowly returning to normal. They write with advice and good wishes for my health and happiness. One told me that she thinks we are where China was 50 or 60 days ago. She advised me to buy masks now, if I can, because in that time in China, she says, masks were very expensive and hard to get. Another wrote that there is a saying in China: if winter comes, can spring be far behind? He told me that we will get through this and come out on the other side of disaster. He said that he hopes I will find joy on my farm with my dogs and chickens. These students are helping me keep a positive attitude. I cook something new every day and try to find creativity in what's left in my pantry. Yesterday, I found fresh thyme in the herb garden and cut some to flavor my kombucha. Chives are up too, and I'll add them to the coleslaw I made. I have vowed not to risk the grocery again for at least another work. For fun, later today, maybe we'll take the recycling to the drop-off. And of course, we'll look forward to our dog walk. If winter comes, can spring be far behind? Dog walk in beauty, work from home in peace. Blessed be. Thanks for listening.